Craig, a 4-2 defeat against Bamber Bridge. What were your thoughts on the performance?
Poor. Probably worst performance. Definitely this season, and probably since I've been here. There's no excuses. It's from start to finish. We just didn't get going. We're flat, slow. Apart from the goals, I don't think we laid a glove on them. And fair play to them. Bamber completely deserved it by far. The best side won on the day.
In the first half, it was a lot more competitive. They played some good stuff. We played some good stuff. Why do you think they just extended in the second half and ran away with it?
I don't think we played some good stuff. I think we're poor from minute 1 to 95. Kept the ball, yeah, it looks pretty on the eye, slow, everything's so slow, allows them to get back in the shape. And then when we need to make that vital pass and the right pass at the right time, we give it away. There's sort of lack of quality from us when we need the quality. It don't matter if it's defensively, middle third or final third, it were poor. So, they broke, their goals were pretty much carbon copy every single goal. But when they broke in numbers and their quality in the final third were good. We couldn't even get it through the lines with quality. We couldn't even pass from A to B today. So there's no excuses. They've been told so in there. But what I will say is that when you have a defeat like this, it shows what changing room you've got. So a reaction's needed.
You mentioned the goals a little bit there, but how disappointed are you with the way that they just cut us open like they did?
I think we conceded way too easy. Didn't do the basics. And that ain't just looking at the goalkeeper in the back four, that's looking from the forward line all the way back in. Did we press the team well enough to stop them playing out? No. Did we press them high enough to stop their six getting on the ball? No. And from there, they can pick passes off and pick you off. It don't matter which side you play at this level. If you give people time, they'll find ways through you. And we've got to look at it not as an individual, but as a group, as a team. We've got to defend better. So we're not easy to get through, and we can stop it at source. And that's what we're about. High energy, fast tempo, bodies forward. But when we do lose the ball, we hunt it back, and we didn't do that.
You mentioned about showing what the characters in the dressing room are and the reaction needed. What is that reaction?
Reaction is stick together. We've put ourselves in a good position this year to be competing to get into them playoffs. We know we've got a tough run in, we know that, but so has everyone else. But there's no point everyone falling out with each other, Teddy hard at caught, and whatever reason, the saying that I've said, it's 24-hour rule, we have to dust ourselves down tomorrow, have a good reality check tonight, maybe watch the game back tomorrow even. I've seen enough of it today, it's just move on. There's no point negative and thinking backwards. We now need to move forward to a semi-final on Tuesday and obviously a big game next Saturday. So we have to be positive and work hard and get back to what we're about.
Putting today's game behind us now, Luke Hall made his 100th appearance for Worksop Town. How have you seen him progress from when you first picked him up from Sheffield FC as a young lad to how he's matured now?
Yeah, Luke's come on loads. He's developed really well. There's still a long way to go with Luke, in my opinion, for him to develop. Time will tell if he reaches his full potential. I hope he does. But 100 appearances in a short space of time says it all. So congratulations to him, and hopefully there's many more.
You mentioned the semi-final against Parkgate, a great opportunity for us to get back into the final. You'll be your second Sheffield and Senior Cup final. What are you hoping from the side in that game?
Well, obviously a reaction today, but I think whoever is picked will deserve to be picked. It's a cup that we want to win. There's no doubt in that, and it will be an extremely the strongest side I can put out. So I think even more after today's performance, Tuesday means even more now. So I think people need to come back in with the right attitude and the right mentality to put things right Tuesday, which obviously then hopefully will give us a stepping stone going into Saturday.
And that attitude is needed. They're flying in their respective division. It'll be a tough game. It's always a tough place to go at Parkgate. What are you expecting from them?
Our toughest games this season. We've treated them like every other opposition we've done. We've had them watched a couple of times now. We know what they're about. We know quite a couple of their players anyway. So it's going to be a very extremely difficult game. But as much as they've got threats, we've got threats. and like I said, after today, I think a lot of players will be eager to play, to put things right.